Hello and welcome to this week's BMB Game of the Week. We have an exciting one here for you today. On one side, we have the Mepham Pirates, and on the other, we have the East Meadow Jets. And we will get into all of that soon enough. But until then, I'm Jake Mano.
I'm Nikki Saracini, and I'm so excited for tonight's game. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's a very exciting one. The Mepham Pirates, to their respect, they're coming off a tough loss a couple days ago, sitting at 7-10. They have a lot to look forward to so far. The playoff spot is very much still in the cards for them. So what do you think they have to do tonight against a very talented East Meadow team to keep that chance still alive?
I think, this is definitely going to be a tough matchup for them with East Meadow, 13-1. But I think Mepham is just going to have to take care of the ball, take control and keep possession and just not give up the ball if they can, if they have control over that. And then also control the pace of the game, play with the same speed, that same intensity that they're used to. Don't try to speed up or anything. And then lastly, I think win the rebound battle, take possession again, take possession of the ball, don't give up, don't give up on those rebounds, keep possession and
I think that's a great strategy, and I really want to highlight that second one. Control the pace of the game. It's one of the most important things in basketball. The more you have control and the more this game is in your hands, any coach will tell you that the number one thing, the number one rule in all of basketball is limit the turnovers. So the more you control the pace, the more you put your opponent in those tough spots, the more they're going to start making passes that they don't want to make, and the more this game is going to get out of hand until finally you're going to come out with that win. Now, on to East Meadow. There's a lot of things to look forward to, but number one, you have to control Kieran Kehoe. He has been dominating in every aspect of the game this entire season, so stopping number 24 is not an easy task, and every team knows it. Next, prevent the easy layups, and specifically the transition buckets. Mepham is a very fast, a very dominantly transition team. So whenever you let up those easy points on a lot of these transition and a lot of these missed turnovers, that is just something that's going to add up after a while. And lastly, get used to a different atmosphere. It's a very different experience playing in a away gym. Already, when you travel to a different school, there is already putting you at a disadvantage. So when you're playing in a gym surrounded by different colors and opposing colors, it's a bunch of things that you have to take in consideration. The crowd, the atmosphere, and the more you can get used to it, the more you will thrive. So what is kind of going into this game, what do you think is going through Mepham's head, and what do you think is going through East Meadow as they almost secured their playoff spot?
Yeah, I definitely think Mepham's going to have to work super hard, give 110%, put all their effort into this game. I'm sure they've been practicing a lot for this game. They know that East Meadow's been incredible this season so far, and they definitely need to. This is not really like many other teams that they've faced before, so they're definitely going to have to try just put a lot of effort into this.
I think definitely they have to give more than 110%. Yeah. This is a 13-4 East Meadow team, 10-1 in conference. This is not your every week team. When you go against one of the powerhouses, think of it like going against the Boston Celtics in the NBA. This is a very, very dominant and talented team coming off a 90-point game in their past and over a 50-point win in their last game. It is no doubt to every team that East Meadow is one of the best teams in the conference. So what do you think, not only do you think it's possible, but if so, what do you think that Mepham has to do if they are looking to pull off the upset?
I definitely think they could pull off the upset. I think they're just going to have to work together, communicate, just stay focused on the game, and like we said, keep their pace that they're used to. Don't try and do anything too different. And I think that'll definitely help them in this game.
I mean, definitely. But I want to highlight one player in particular so far. It was one of the keys to the game earlier, Kieran Kehoe. The 18-point-per-game scorer for the Pirates has been dominating on every single aspect. He is there in the paint when you need him. He is there on the three-point line. He is the big man that helps create spacing. And that, to me, is at least one of the biggest things that a team can have. The more spacing you have, the better you are going to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously, there's a lot to come in this game, but we are going to send it down to Tyler Steinberg and Lucas Pangankar in the booth.
Thank you very much. I'm Tyler Steinberg and my partner Lucas Pangangar. We have a great game in store here today. Lucas, what are some of your predictions for today's game?
I think that Mepham will come out on top, even though the record lacking behind East Meadow. I think they can use their size advantage of Kieran Kehoe and use his body. Even he can hit threes on the outside. I think he can be an all-around player tonight for Mepham Pirates. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting prediction. I'm going to have to give it to East Meadow. This is one of the best teams that we have seen on Long Island in a while. We're talking, they're coming in 13-4 record, 10-1 overall conference. They are right now on fire. They're firing on all cylinders offensively. This is definitely going to be an overall great matchup. That's all for us. Let's send it over now to Emma and see what her prediction is.
This game plays itself out well. So that's all for me. Now throwing it back upstairs.
Thank you, Tyler, Lucas, and Emma. We have an exciting game, and they are getting ready. But let's talk a little bit about East Meadow, specifically Cronin, who has been an incredible point guard for East Meadow. Number 23 has been dominating on every aspect, scoring 13 points per game. Not only dominating from beyond the arc, but he's been known to get very aggressive down the stretch and create a lot of opportunities for himself. So what do you think having that amazing and that great of a point guard is going to do in the long run for this team?
I think it's definitely going to help them. You know, you need a good, definitely a good player like that, good leader on their, on the court. And I don't know. And I think he's definitely going to help them set up good baskets and good passes and everything near the net in the paint, and also some good three-pointers probably. And what do you think?
I mean, definitely. I want to shift back over a little bit, kind of go back and forth here. The three Kierans, the Kieran trio, whatever you want to call them, the big three for the Pirates, Kieran Kehoe, Kieran Roth, and Kieran Pangankar, all senior starters, all have been absolutely incredible for the Pirates. And with how they've been playing and how much fire that this Pirates team is playing with, you have to assume that they're going to be playing these last couple games, hopefully with everything they have. Because we will say it, we will say it as many times as we need to, this Pirates team is not out of the playoff run. So you got to think that a lot of their players, even some of the younger players like Colin Kohut, is going to be playing with every last burst of energy that they possibly have.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think definitely coming into next year, too, they're probably starting to think about all the, the younger players, like you said, coming up next year, just getting them used to playing and getting them experience. And obviously, the seniors, this is like their final ride, and I'm sure everyone's really excited to just be out there and push for the playoffs.
I mean, definitely. This is a team who's been playing with each other. A lot of these seniors have been playing with each other for a long time. So this may be one of their last games until they head off to college. They're really hoping, from talking to a lot of these players, they're hoping to give it one shot in the playoffs. It is not their last ride yet. An incredible East Meadow team is standing in the way, though. So you have to kind of ask, there has to be a different approach to this game. It is not just your everyday, every kind of Friday game. This is a team that you are going to have to work for. You are going to have to break down every single defense that they come out in until the final bell. But we are very, very close to game action. So I will ask you one last question. What do you think is the overall key to winning this game for either side?
I think just like you said, actually, I think limiting the turnovers is just definitely the key. And, maintaining possession, I just think that builds momentum for the team, just sets up good plays, and I just think that's the biggest thing.
I think that's beautifully said. The more possessions you have, and that goes straight into winning the rebound battle. The more possessions you come out and get, the better it is going to be. The more you can limit their good shots. If you keep them to the outside, it's going to have a whole bunch of just a lot of trouble on the other team necessarily. It's going to be a whole just different kind of basketball when you're able to just create that just kind of just overall aggressive defense. So whenever you come out and kind of put that team in a different position that they don't necessarily want to be in, that's where I think the more turnovers you get, the more possessions you're able to get for your offense, and the more you limit their chance of controlling the game, that's when you're going to see a bunch of success for either side.
And I think going along with that, the whole, speed, playing to their speed, I think taking control of the game is definitely going to be dependent on what, speed that both teams want to go at and what they're used to. Because if they play to their speed and their strengths and everyone's strengths, I think that's going to allow them to take control of the game and build more momentum from there.
And I think if you're East Meadow, you play to your strength. You control the pace of the game as slow as possible. Limit Mepham's opportunities to make plays for themselves. You create as many shots as you can and maybe even tire them out. If you're Mepham, absolutely go as fast as you can. Play a high-powered, aggressive offense. You have a faster team. You have a more transition-dominant team. This is where you go full steam ahead, absolutely put all your foot on the gas, and make the most out of this game. It is not an easy game to win, and we will reiterate that as much as possible, but it is a winnable game. So a lot is going to come down to how you play your offense, how you play as a team, and how much chemistry are these boys going to come on the floor with.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that communication and the chemistry that they've been building this whole season, I think that's really, really important as well. And I think also just, working together on the court, and yeah, I think that's really important. Transitioning together, like you said, they're working together on offense and on defense, and just, yeah.
I think that's something that's not talked about enough. The chemistry what chemistry can do for a team is almost unheard of. On a national level, look at the Coach of the Month, Tom Thibodeau, and the New York Knicks, who are 14-2 in the month of January. That all sprout from Kentucky and playing together since a collegiate level. That all sprung from having some of the greatest team chemistry among teammates. So even swinging it back over to high school, what chemistry can do for a team is unmatched. With that being said, we have a lot to look forward to as we get set for tip-off. We're going to send it down to Tyler and Lucas. Take it away, boys.
Thank you guys for that amazing introduction. For those of you that were not with us earlier, I'm Tyler Steinberg alongside my partner Lucas Pangangar. And oh boy, are we in store for a great game here today. We have the East Meadow Jets coming in, a very dominant team so far, a 10-1 conference record, going up against your home, Mepham Pirates here coming in with a 3-8 conference record. We have a great game in store here today. The refs making sure both teams are ready to go. You see a little ouncy to start. And we are underway here for the BMB Game of the Week. So East Meadow, good start to the game, wins the tip. A nice drive here, kicks it to the wing. East Meadow, nice three, it's going to be missed. Rebound by Kieran Roth.
Yeah, great job. Trying to take those three-pointers here, trying to see if Mepham can guard the perimeter here early in this game.
Nazim with that shot, no good. Is right there. Good defense so far by East Meadow. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Rockamp. He talked about how they love to switch up the defense. There's times where there'll be 8 minutes so far in the game, and he will run 4 different types of defense. Man, zone, all of a sudden you'll run press, box one. He likes to change it up. So I'm curious to see what these Pirates are going to do in order to adapt to that.
Yeah, as you see right there, they're going right for the double team there, and then they luckily get the steal there. I think they foul right there on Mepham.
Yeah, that's something that they do very well defensively. They change up the tempo. They don't allow you to get settled. Right there, that's a perfect opportunity. It kind of shows you how fierce, how intense this defense is for the Jets. Now bringing the ball up. Their starting point guard, number 11, Will Cassius. Brendan Cronin, nice pick, gives it back to Cassius. Will kicks to the corner, Mazin. Kicks it down low to the big man. Up, no good, rebound Kehoe.
Yeah, trying to get that big man open in the middle of the paint, passing the ball around, it just does not fall that time.
Yeah, Isaiah Richards there. A nice opportunity, but no good. And that's going to be a turnover. Heller, Will Cassius going the other way, a nice pass. Good defense there by Owen Heller. It's going to be a loose ball. The Jets, I believe, are going to have it. They're going to call jump ball.
Yeah, great defense there by Owen Heller to block that ball on that petition break.
Yeah, so it's going to remain Pirates ball. Nice job by Heller there. He turns the ball over, gets it right back with the great defensive play. So now Kehoe with the ball. You see there, very aggressive defense by the Jets. Full court press and a tip pass, but nice job by Heller. Heller one-on-one. Tries finding Roth down low, and it's going to stay Mepham ball.
Great downfield pass. Kehoe always looking downfield to get that open man down there, and he found Heller.
So we see here, we're a few minutes so far in the game. No points to be found for either team as Kehoe kicks it to the wing. Roth tries getting that ball to Harrington, and that is another turnover here to start this game for the Pirates.
Yeah,
Not a great start.
Yeah, you see Heller pressing up immediately right onto Will Cassius there, just trying to change his tempo of this game, trying to make it a fast-paced game.
So now Cassius kicks it to Mazin. Mazin, nice pass down low. Figs with the pull-up jumper, kicks it to the big man down low.
Just a great pass there to find the big man down low, get the first 2 points of the game, and get the Jets ready to have a great first quarter.
Yeah, definitely. DiStefano, one of the more talented players on this starting lineup that the Jets have to offer. You see here, if you couldn't tell already, the Jets, very, very tall. They're very physical. They do a great job at that. So I'll bring up the ball here is Mitch Savali. For those of you questioning the mask on his face, he broke his nose in the second game of the season versus Herrick. He's been wearing that mask ever since. So Mitch Savali sends it down to Harrington. Harrington to Roth. Roth back to Heller. Heller back to Roth. Down low and a bad pass. That is 3 turnovers so far here by the Pirates. Not a great start. Kehoe almost getting a hand on it. Open 3. No good. Rebound Roth.
Yeah, they just keep getting those steals there. That was not the best pass for the Pirates there. And you see Kieran Roth. Oh, it's blocked by number 22 in the middle of the paint.
Yeah, Kieran Roth tried going with the floater. Richards says no. Cassius fixed the pull-up. J. DiStefano. No good. Rebound Heller going the other way now. Both teams playing with a little bit of speed. Heller realizes that. Tries slowing it down. You see he's double-teamed. Harrington to Savali. You have a Kehoe open in the corner. Doesn't take it. Nice shot by Harrington to find the open man. Kehoe, the 3. No good off the side of the rim. Rebound Cassius.
Yeah, almost another close on the steal there for the Mepham Pirates. A close one, and that's me fouled.
Nice finish and an and one from Mazin Ibrahim. A good job there. The Pirates had an open look. Harrington, an amazing job finding.
Yeah. And you're going to see this BMB replay here. There's a great block by number 22 to get these East Meadow Jets into the transition here.
Yeah, it set up the next play as we see Mazin Ibrahim, number 12 here. He's amazing at the catch and shoot game. They like to use him a lot in a lot of different situations. He was also featured in the All-Timers game before the season started. One of the only East Meadow players that has ever been in that game. So congratulations to him. He's one of the star players that this team has to offer, and you're going to be hearing his name a lot tonight. So Kieran Kehoe now. The Pirates find themselves down 5. Some turnovers. Let's see if they can get out of their head. Heller, the 2-on-1, no good. Tries going up on 2 Jets defenders. So Cassius going up now. He's going to take it to the rack. Oh, would have been a nice finish, but a good rebound. DiStefano, nothing there. Good defense by Kehoe.
Yeah, great block by Kehoe, but unfortunately tips it out to the team there.
So you see Brendan Croden there trying to find something. Just not able to, and just like that, you see Coach Rockham's going to call a timeout. So overall, we've seen this game, the Pirates trying to make some adjustments now. They're going to have to. They had a lot of open looks, just too many turnovers right now, Lucas.
Yeah, so I see both teams on defense. They're both pushing the tempo, both going as fast as they can, trying to push the tempo, both trying to score quick.
Yeah, definitely. And they've been trying to get Kehoe involved, give him open looks. As we took a look at this play, Kehoe, such a great job defensively. That was the nice pull-up. Jay kicks it down to DiStefano. That got the game started. But nonetheless, the Pirates not playing bad, just need to find a way to get rid of some of those mental errors that they've been having.
Yeah, and then finally get rid of mental errors. They've had 3 turnovers so far in the first quarter. See if they can change that here.
So Jonah inbounds it to Heller. Now Jonah bringing the ball up here, guarded by Will. Tries finding Kieran down low. Kieran to the other Kieran. Kehoe with the shot. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Jonah. Nice job there. Good effort. You hear Coach Kaible calls a timeout. That's a good timeout. And Mepham will retain the ball.
Very smart timeout of Kaible to keep it rotation on the ball. They don't want to be discouraged. They keep getting this turnover so far this first quarter. See if they can change that.
Yeah, so you see Coach Kaible, nice job calling timeout. They're able to keep the ball. And one player I want to highlight here again, Kieran Kehoe. He's one of the most talented players that has walked through this Mepham program. Of course, the tallest player. And his journey to get to where he is today is an absolute amazing story. We talk about, of course, from Grand, he played JV football in 8th grade, and then, you know, the baseball success that he's had now going D1 to St. Joseph's. One of the star players, they're going to have to get him involved here. You see we're halfway through this first quarter. 0 points put up for the Pirates. You got to question, see if they're going to try to get him a few more open looks and see if they get some points on the board.
Yeah, simply one of the best players in Mepham history.
So we see a ref, and they're going to call saying that he wasn't allowed to move on the inbound, so a little not knowing the rules there by Colin Colett. And now the Jets trying to bring it up. Nice finish there.
Great job moving in tradition by Isaiah Richards there to get that 2-point, get that 2-and layup.
So the Pirates, not the worst start, but offensively struggling, and right there, Kehoe's going to be going to the line. So nice job by Kieran Kehoe to draw the foul. Of course, you wish that he made the layup, get that and one, but nonetheless, a chance for them to put the first points on the board here today for the Pirates.
Yeah, great job to put his body in the line for this team. Try to get these first points for the Pirates here.
So free throw shooting, one of the most underrated, as he's going to miss the first one. But again, free throw is one of the most important parts of the game.
Yeah, you can see his replay here. Kehoe trying to get into the paint. It's unlucky, but he does get that foul there.
So Kehoe ends up missing both. You see Kieran takes a hit to the face possibly, but it's not going to matter. East Meadow is going to have the ball. But again, nonetheless, you can't miss 2 free throws, right? In the situation that they're in, you want to get the first points to the board. Got to make those 2 free throws. As now the ball's going the other way. The Jets trying to create something. Steinmark enters the game. As now Will Cassius has it up top. Colin guarding him. Nice pick there by Richards. Will tries finding Richards. Going to go off a few players' feet, and it's going to be Mepham ball. Good defense there.
Yeah, great defense by the Pirates there to keep them moving fast-paced, not letting them slow down and think about their basket. Just keep them moving.
So Cassius subbed out for Mazin as Jonah enters the game here. Kieran one-on-one against Steinmark. Kieran kicks it down. Jonah open at the free throw line. Good, then the Mepham Pirates have the first basket as Kieran Pangangar sticks it.
Yeah, great job by Kieran there to just find the open spot in that Jets defense there.
So we see here the Jets trying to play with some speed. Layup's going to be no good, rebounded by the Jets. And there's going to be a foul, so the Jets are going to get an opportunity at the line for 2.
Yeah, so far this game has been very, very fast-paced. Both defenses are pushing the tempo here. And both defenses are pushing the tempo. And you see that block.
Yeah, you know, these Pirates have done a good job so far defensively. They've caused the Jets to have some turnovers, but so far in this game, we've had 3 free throws shot. All 3 missed, 2 missed by Kehoe, and now Isaiah Richards trying to get an extra point here, at least get something for the hard play that he was able to make. Richards, the second free throw, up and good. So the Pirates find themselves down 6 here with 3 remaining. Tyler now with the ball, kicks it out to Kehoe. Kehoe, the open 3, bang, he hits it. 8-5 now is your score.
Great job by Tyler to find the open Kehoe on the wing for that basket there for the Pirates.
So Mazin with the nice layup, up and good.
Great Euro step by Mazin to get right into the paint and score.
So Jonah almost turnovers the ball, but a nice pass. So now the Pirates have it. Kieran driving. Nice pump fake, goes up, no foul call. The bucket's no good. Rebounded by the Jets, pushing up the other way now. The Jets layup is up, no good. Rebound by Kehoe. Nice attempt there by Steinmark. Kehoe now bringing up the ball. Both teams playing with some speed. Kehoe up and good.
Kehoe taking from coast to coast right there, going right up and scoring there.
So we see here now a 2-on-2. The Jets, nice layup attempt. Kehoe says no. Good defense there. The Pirates playing really aggressive. It doesn't work out for them. The open three, his three-pointer. Bang! He hits it.
Yeah.
So nice job there by Brennan Cronin.
The Pirates going to slow down there, take their time, look for these easy baskets, and score.
So now Kehoe with the ball. You see a lot of these times it's the Pirates do something well, and the Jets just capitalize right back, and they match it. As a nice pass there by Jonah. Tyler, the open three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Colin with some good hustle, but it's going to be the over-the-top foul. Some good effort by a point guard, but nonetheless.
Yeah, smallest player on this Mepham team, trying to go up, using his grittiness, and almost getting there. Almost in that rebound there.
Yeah, so Cassius checks back into the game. Coming out is Brendan. You see the Jets here again. I talked about this before. The Pirates are playing a good game. It's just everything that they do. The Jets, they have an opportunity. They cause a turnover, and the Jets just answer right back continuously. As Cassius, who got a little bit of a breather, is now back into the game. He has the ball at the point now. You see him communicating with his team. Sends it back around to Steinmark. Steinmark back to Will. His open three. Hits it. So way to make a statement. Takes a small breather, comes back, and lets his presence known with the three-pointer.
Great job there by Nick and Cassius just to find that open three, and they capitalize on it.
So Mitch there to Cameron, no good off the side of the rim. The Pirates struggling so far from the three-point line as Cassius presses the issue. The Jets resets it now. Nazim. And not a great play there. Pass was a little behind Will Cassius, and it's going to be a turnover. One of those mental errors you cannot afford to have for the Jets. And the Pirates will see if they're able to capitalize.
Yeah, just a bad mistake there by Cassius. Let that ball go out of bounds. See if the Pirates can capitalize here. Down by 10. See if they get some momentum going here in the first quarter.
So Jonah now tries driving. And right there you see a little bit of frustration. Good job by Jonah to be able to get right back up. But it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there by Mr. Kaible and by Jonah. They both wanted that foul call, and they did not get it.
Yeah, rightfully so. I mean, it was a hard drive there by Jonah. Right mindset, just doesn't end up going his way there with the ref. So the Jets do a good job getting it in Will now. So the Pirates stepping up that pressure a little bit. Will, nice pass there down low. Up, and a nice finish there by Isaiah Richards.
Yeah, great finish by Isaiah Richards here, just to go and even more extemporized, take that lead by the over the Jets.
So now Harrington up top, the big man. Sends it to Jonah. No foul called there. Jonah, nice move. Good job there drawing the foul. Jonah's going to go to the line for two.
And the Pirates finally get one there. Takes a hard foul there and see what they can do here at the free throw line.
Yes.
Both have been missed so far.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was some frustration you saw before with Kehoe missing the two free throws. You got to make them. They're called free throws for a reason. Now, Jonah an opportunity to capitalize. The first free throw is up and good. He sinks it. So now trying to cut this lead to 10 as you see the nice job drawing the foul. This Jets team, they're tall, they're strong, and they're very physical. They don't want to let you have an easy basket. Jonah willing to pay the price and gets an opportunity there. Sinks both free throws. So Cassius, nice job getting past Jonah. Now Harrington steps up on him, the big man playing some perimeter defense. Will doing a good job. Harrington trying to stop and get to the rim. 7 seconds. Almost a good finish. It's going the other way, though. So you like Will's mindset there, just getting a little bit too fancy. 5.6 seconds, you're going to see a substitution here.
Yeah, Will trying to use his speed because he's being guarded by that big man, Ron Harrington. Trying to use his speed, and it fails there on that opportunity.
Yeah, so Heller and Kehoe check into the game. 5.6 remaining. Heller with the ball. Heller bringing it up. 4 seconds remaining. It's going to be a turnover. Will the Jets get an opportunity here? 1 second, and the layup's going to be no good. So nice job there. Nazim Ibrahim not able to get it off on time, but nonetheless the right mindset.
Yeah, the right mindset there. Not trying to take that three, pushing it right into the paint.
So we see here, that's the end of the first quarter. Let's send it upstairs for a quick little first quarter recap. Guys?
Thank you, guys, and it has been an exciting first quarter. Unfortunately, my partner is not here. You will hear from her in a little bit, but let's talk a little bit about what just happened. It was a very, very impressive quarter here by the Jets. They came out firing from beyond the arc with a little bit of flashy passes here. And let's take a look at this exactly on cue. The flashy pass to the corner and a nice finish here by the Jets. A lot of these plays are the reason why they are up by double digits, but it is not over for the Pirates. There is a lot to look forward to, a lot to be said for both of the teams' games. And with 10 seconds left in the break, we're going to send it down to Nikki and Jared with your second quarter coverage.
That was and we're getting underway to start this second quarter. I'm Jared Boxmeyer here alongside Nikki Saraceni. Nikki, what did you see in that first quarter?
I mean, it was very intense and very fast-paced, and both teams were trying really hard to keep possession of the ball, and just there was a lot of turnovers, but they were trying their best to limit those. And yeah, what did you think?
I saw the Pirates come out of the gate with some good defense, and the Jets trying to drive to the hoop and draw a lot of fouls, and eventually they will get those calls to pick up the fouls. As in the corner for three, no good. Rebound by the Jets, and they will call a jump ball with a good play by Savali, but the ball will end up going to the Jets, as it looks like they'll be running a play here with Brendan Cronin inbounding the ball as he gets it up to the Jets. Jets just running quick passes, leading to a wide open three, and it's in. Mazin Ibrahim makes his second shot of the night. That one was from downtown, and now make it a 20-8 game. As a great save by Mepham there. Kehoe with the jab step back, and they will end up calling the foul. Kehoe was able to draw the foul there. As they will call a grab there, as Mepham looks to be running a play right out with Savali inbounding the ball. As Savali hits Kehoe down low, and what a pass by Savali, and Kehoe right in to cut the deficit to 10. As Mepham running a full court press here. As they will call, look to maybe call, I think Mepham tipped the ball out of bounds and they kept on playing it, but it was very hard to see what they actually called. As they get the inbound, as full court press by the Pirates, just avoiding the foul, leads to a wide open three. Great rebound there by Isaiah Richards, and a good steal by Kehoe. Kehoe in transition, goes up, and they will end up calling the offensive foul. That's a great play there by the Jets, going down there and taking the body. As here's a replay of that, Kehoe going full speed, and you see the guard, Will Cassius, taking the body as Will takes a hard call there, but gets right back up as they get it over to Will. Will driving with the kick. Will, as the left will call out of bounds on the Jets, which will make it Pirates ball. As Savali inbounds to Heller. Heller back to Savali, playing catch in the backcourt. Heller watching the A count, trying not to get called. Heller out to Kehoe. Kehoe to wide open three for Kieran Roth, and it's blocked. Mepham's looking for a foul, and they do call the foul. And they end up calling the foul on Kehoe on the push on the rebound. As that'll give the Jets the ball as they'll inbound it here. And it'll be a timeout in this game as we take a look at Brendan Cronin, who's having a good night. He's 1 of 1, and he was able to draw that foul.
Yeah, Brendan Cronin, he's very tall, uses that to his advantage. He's got 13.4 points per game, and he's got a very good jump shot. And, yeah.
And he's one of their few one of their many, 6-foot kids, and he just really has good jump to get up there and grab rebounds, and he can create off the dribble. And that's big to have in high school, a 6-foot guard. As we see Mepham now discussing their game plan out of this timeout to see what they will go in to try and stop the Jets. As we're getting ready to get back underway soon, as the timeout is broken, the Pirates will bring back the same 5 guys, and it looks like the Jets will do the same, as we're in a 10-point game with 6:26 to go in the second quarter. Jets look to inbound, as it'll be the Jets inbounding, as they'll have 2 in the they'll now bring a third plus 1 guy hanging back as they get it into Will. Will guarded by Savali very tightly. He barely escaped. What a pass. And they will call the travel there, as Joe got a little too aggressive with that ball and ended up traveling. And they'll inbound it up to Keelan. Keelan with the ball now. Good pick there by Harrington. Harrington, good pump pick. And Savali up and in. Savali makes it an 8-point game, as Will gets into the front court very quickly. Will driving with the kick to wide open Mazin Ibrahim from downtown. It's good. 11-point game now. Very fast-paced game here. Savali over to Harrington. Harrington being double-teamed. Throws in this right to Will. Oh, and stolen back by Kehoe. And the foul, as Kehoe will use his height and strength, as he'll go up and is able to draw the foul, and will look to convert on that 3-point play.
Yeah, Kieran Kehoe here. You definitely don't want to give him an opportunity to score, but looks like, 18.2 points per game. You definitely, this is going to be dangerous for the
As
Jets.
here's a replay of Kehoe just jumping the pass and getting in there for the foul. The free throws hits off the rim twice and ends up not rolling out. As it's still a 9-point game here, as Mepham still running their full court press defense. As Brendan with the ball, with the kick to Joe for the 3, as the Jets are coming right out of the gate and they're not afraid to shoot 3s, as they've hit already a lot. As Kehoe now in the drive. Kehoe gets it up and in, as Kehoe's trying to bring Mepham back single-handedly right now. And that's 4 straight points from Mepham by Kehoe. And Jets get it in, and a hard foul there, but Nick DiStefano goes up through the contact and will look to draw his very own 3-point play. As it's a 10-point game, as 12-point game, as we await this free throw by Nick. And he just went up through that contact and made sure he was able to get that ball in. As we see Mepham subbing out Tyler Anico to bring in Colin Kohut. And DiStefano's 1 free throw. It is up and good. As DiStefano's looking good out of the gate. That's now 4 points. As Jonah over. Looked like an errant pass, but Kehoe was in the right place at the right time. Colin from deep now. It's good. The sophomore, Colin Kohut, with his first points of the night with a nice 3-pointer. As they get it up to DiStefano. DiStefano over to Rich. And it's stolen. Loose ball. Jonah goes to the drive. It ends up coming out to Colin. Colin goes up and he draws the foul. Takes a hard fall, but he got the 2 free throws. As Colin will be going to the line to try and give himself 4 and 5 points, as he'll be attempting his first few free throws.
Kohut's the only sophomore on the team. He's small, but that doesn't stop him from scoring. He's got 4.8 points per game, and he's already making an impact here in this game.
And Colin's first one is up and good to give him now 4 points on the night. As the second free throw here by Kohut is up and good. Now he's got 5 points on the night as Mepham running their full court press. It's worked one time already as they're trying to work their doubles. As just the Jets with very fast ball movement and a good rebound there by Owen Heller getting up. Mepham in transition now. Heller up, driving, and he draws the foul, and another three-point play. The Mepham fans are up, as Mepham's now cut the game to a 6-point deficit. As here's a replay of Heller going off the dribble and right up through the contact and making sure that ball goes in. As he will be taking one free throw here to try and make it a 5-point game. Heller getting ready to shoot. And it is up and good. Jets up by 5 now. Rodney pressing now over Kehoe. Trying to pull his hands back and not pick up the foul, but they do end up calling a blocking foul there on Kehoe. As they'll sub out Kehoe right now for Ryan Harrington with 4:15 to go in the quarter. As Mepham right now riding the heavy minutes out of sophomore Colin Kohut. That just shows the trust they have in him as only a sophomore. As he's got good defense so far. They run the pick, pump fake, right out to Will. Will driving through the contact. What a move, but didn't fall. As the ball just ends up in Owen Heller's hands. Heller with the jab step, loses the ball. Colin goes right on it to wide open Jonah for three. No good. What a rebound by Rodney over the trees. Colin with the pump, double pump off the rim, but out. As they bring a double team, as Mepham tips the ball, going the other way now. Will over to Mazin. Mazin for three. It is good. Now up to an 8-point game. Jonah with the ball now. Jonah over to Heller. Heller from deep. Another rebound for Rodney. Oh, and he nearly saved it, but he just couldn't corral it, and it ends up going out of bounds. Just a great effort there by Rodney still. At the inbound, Joe inbounding it as they run a play, and they are able to get it in to Mazin Ibrahim. Ibrahim trying to use his height advantage as they hit the cutter, tipped out by Harrington. Good rebound there by Joe. Joe over to Mazin again. Ibrahim with another three. That's a couple there for him. As Heller now with the ball. Heller over to Rodney. Rodney over to Jonah. Jonah to Harrington. Harrington to Heller. Heller now to Jonah. Quick ball movement and good block there. That's a great block there by Isaiah Richards. Now the Jets in transition. Using a lot more dribbling than the Pirates. Will from real deep off the mark. Good rebound there by DiStefano. No good. Colin now going 1-on-3. His teammates are coming now. Colin for three. That's his second. Colin's having a night so far as Colin's got 7 points. Just a great night so far by the sophomore, having 7 of 20 of the team's 27 so far. As we have a timeout here as both teams are discussing. As here's a replay of Colin in transition, just with the deep three. He's 1 of 2 and 1 of 2. 7 points, just looking good. As Mepham's discussing what play they'll call, and the Jets are doing the same. The Jets trying to stop the Pirates' rally after they got that there.
There's a lot of back and forth going on. What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think one team's gonna come out with some momentum?
I think one team out of the second half will probably end up coming out, forcing turnovers, and end up pulling away. And the pace of the game will definitely slow down because it will not stay this fast the whole game. And Mepham's strategy right now, it looks like they're mostly running pass, and not a lot of dribbling. And it looks like the Jets are running more fundamental, like dribble, pick and roll, and just hit the cutter.
Yeah, I definitely, like you said, I think it was a little bit slow in the beginning, and then it started to pick up the pace a little bit. And I don't know, I think we're going to have to see if it stays the same or if they do slow down a little bit.
The Pirates will sub in Kieran Pangankar and Mitch Savali. As Savali goes for the steal and ends up thinking he tips it off of the Jets, but it just missed. So it's still Jets ball. As the Pirates looking to turn up the defense here and try and get a big stop here in an 8-point game. As a big steal there by Kieran Panganka, as they will end up calling the foul. As Panganka up to Kohut. Colin with the ball now. Colin over to Jonah. Jonah, Savali for three in the corner. No good. Rebound, Jonah. Jonah trying to find Kohut. Kohut for three again. No good. Jonah trying to get that, but the Jets use their height with the taller guys. As Will now in transition. Will over. Savali pressing. Savali all over him. Great defense there by Savali. Kohut. They try the jab step. They get to an open Mazi. No good this time. Rebound by Kohut. Kohut now in transition. Kohut moving, driving, using his speed, but it gets blocked. Kohut thought it was a goaltend, but the refs say no. Going the other way, and they end up calling the foul. As it looks like Mazin Ibrahim will be going to the line. He's already got 8 points, 1 3, and a free throw. And there's the replay of Colin saying it was in, as they really thought it was a goaltend. And the first one by Mazin is no good, as they will sub out Colin for Tyler Laniker. And the second one is up and no good. Rebound fought for by Panganka. Panganka up. Panganka over to Kohut. Kohut now driving. Kohut will draw another foul. Kohut is already 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the field, and 2 of 2 from the line. He's got 12 of the team's 27. A strong effort tonight by the sophomore. As Kohut's third free throw of the night is off the front rim and out. As here's a replay of Kohut with using his size and forcing the bigger defenders to foul him.
Richards, Cronin, and Mazin.
As the second free throw is off the front rim again. As Will into the front court. Will got him pretty easy. Will back over to Will, and it's in. Will Cassius for 3, and that'll give him 9 points on the night. Kohut over to Savali. Savali back to Kohut. Kohut with the jab step back to Savali. Savali for deep 3 off the mark. Rebound by Harrington. Harrington over to Panganka. Panganka, they will call toes on the line, which will be a turnover of possession. 58.9 seconds left. Mepham down 11 here. It's been a very back and forth quarter so far, as Mepham running a full court press. Panganka trying to stay with him. Savali as it's a pick. Driving. Off the mark. Rebound. Tipped out to Kohut. Kohut. Very fast. Kohut. And in. 14 points for Colin Kohut right now. He's really looking electric so far. And nearly a steal there by Kohut. As they force the pass, and just a perfect pass by Ibrahim over to Richards. Just perfect passing there as Harrington with the ball over to Panganka. Panganka to Savali in the corner. Savali off the mark. Rebound going the other way. Ibrahim. Ibrahim up to Cronin. Cronin. And it's in. Ibrahim to Cronin. Back to a 13-point game. Savali with the ball. Savali over. Panganka from way downtown. Kieran Panganka from Steph Curry range. At the buzzer, what a shot by Kieran Panganka to end the half to make it a 10-point game. That really could spark some momentum for the Pirates there.
Yeah, absolutely. Cutting down the Jets' lead there, and going into the third quarter, that's definitely going into halftime. That's definitely going to be good for their momentum, getting them, cutting that lead even more. Hopefully, for them in the third quarter.
As the coach told us pregame, that Kieran Panganka was a real threat from downtown, and on that shot, you really were able to see it. That was at least probably a 30-footer. Steph Curry could make that shot, and that's about it. And now we're going to send it over to Emma Santiago with an interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm with Coach Brockamp, and how have you succeeded so far in the first half of the game, considering you're 42 up?
I think what's going well is Maz and Ibrahim is shooting the basketball from 3, and it's going in.
And what is a message you would like to convey onto your players?
Keep playing hard.
Thank you. Well, that's all for me now. Throwing it back upstairs.
Thanks, Emma, and thank you to the entire crew. It has been a great game so far and a very aggressive game so far, especially on the defensive end. From both teams, actually, it started with the Jets, and then the Pirates seemed to caught up. A lot of full court presses, which is not something you see in a lot of high school games, especially on the boys' side. So what do you think that has kind of done to kind of alter the scoring up to this point?
Yeah, they both push the tempo, going as fast as they can, trying to look for the open man down court, and then they both push the tempo so far in this game.
I mean, me and Nikki talked about it earlier. The transition offense from Mepham and both of these teams actually has been the deciding factor. What else have you kind of seen so far in the first half?
The Jets just use their height. They're going to use their height to advantage. They're going to use their size.
And you're going to see it right there. They're going to use their size, get a lot of defense, but that's one thing Mepham has done very well. Getting around a lot of the aggressiveness. Whenever someone overcommits, they're going to drive, and you can see Mitch Savali being aggressive there. Kehoe now over to Koha, and he has been very, very efficient from the three-point line. Heller now, he's going to go in, and he is excited about his and one. There has been a lot of action coming from both sides specifically.
Yeah, a lot of action so far. And then you saw in that second quarter, the Pirates caught up, and you seem to see over this replay, you're going to see number 12 pull up, pass it right into the paint, and get that easy too. And then you're going to see Kieran Roth come down the court, use his size to his advantage, go right past the defender, and go off of that easy too. And then you're going to see them get that steal, pass it right back out for the corner 3, and that's in. And then Cassius Winston, he's going to go take that ball, pay out number 14, back to him for an easy number 3. And then it just keeps over and over again, back outside, back to the corner. It's an easy 3. They've been using the perimeter all night so far, and trying to get those 3-pointers, and that's what the Jets been doing so far. Yeah, back again. It just keeps happening. Just another Cassius Winston to the top of the key, right back, and that's in. They've been using their perimeter, using that advantage, and Colin goes up right, and that's going to be blocked for Isaiah Rivers there. And then Cassius Winston, he's going to take that ball up, hits it right back. Cassius Winston for the easy 3 in the corner.
And you got to notice something. A lot of those plays all sprouted from one thing. The aggressive style that the Jets have been playing has translated to the aggressive style that Mepham has played. But when you play aggressive, you tend to overcommit. And that has been happening time and time again. You have to stay with your man. I understand the double team. I understand wanting to force the turnovers. But when it seems that the Jets are making a lot of extra passes, and that's leading to a lot of transition 3s and a lot of extra passes, which is kind of why this game is at this point that it is. I'm not saying that East Meadow's been playing a better game, but from beyond the arc, 3s are more than 2, and it has been adding up.
Yeah, and what we saw from the Pirates tonight, they just ran through their point guard in the second quarter, Colin Koa. He had 12 points there. He's been in the distributor. He's been the guy on the outside. He's been the point guard, and he bring them out of that hole that they made themselves in the first quarter, and they bring them out and put them in this position to go into the second half.
I mean, Koha, one of the youngest, if not the youngest, on that Mepham Pirates team, he has been a huge contributor to the season throughout, but he never really got that legacy game. He never really got that position that he really wanted. And I think this is his game. Already 12 points in the first quarter is incredible, not only for a sophomore, but for a player in general. He is on pace for an incredible game. And if the Pirates can run their offense through him effectively, and if the Jets cannot stop him, I think he is a candidate for a way too early BMB player of the game.
Yeah, and on the other side of the court, the Pirates, as I said before, they've used their size, and they try to push into the paint, and if they don't find the paint and they don't find the opportunity there, they go right to the perimeter and try to find that open 3 for you. If you've seen with Cassius Winston and Mozzie on the outside, they've always have that open 3-point on the outside, and that's what they've done so the first half, so they keep that going in the second half.
That's the thing. When you have a bigger team, you force the defenders to play aggressive. You force the double teams. And when that double team comes, any extra pass that East Meadow is doing is exactly the reason why they are able to get it. It is not it's not rocket science. It is a high IQ basketball, and it is the type of basketball that coaches love to see. You could talk about Isaiah Ritchie, who already has 11 points, a steal. Koa, who has 12 on the night already, as we talked about. Kehoe, even with 10, obviously the captain, who's contributed year-round and game in and game out. There's a lot that has been happening in a busy first half.
I'm going to see you then the BMB replay. He's going to take that hook shot, and Kehoe gets that board there for the Mepham Pirates. He's going to look to pass down court. And you're going to see Owen Heller right back to Kehoe. Kehoe's going to go up, and he's going to draw that foul there for the Mepham Pirates. And you can see again, the Pirates is going to use their speed, trying to get to the outside, and they find Kehoe there for the open three. And then Kehoe with another rebound. He's going to go right back. He's going to take his body in the line and go right up and get that two there. And then you're going to see in this inbound pass from Mitch Chevalier right to Kehoe, and Kehoe's going to go right up and get that two, and using his body to his advantage, a 6'7" frame. Kehoe's going to get that steal with his long wingspan. It's going to go right up with that ball.
I mean, Kehoe, you could talk about a do-it-all player. He has been everywhere on the court, and he has been a problem from every single spot, forcing havoc on this Jets team, from in the paint to transition offense to even behind the arc, and especially on the defensive end. He has officially been the first player this game to fill up the box score. He has at least 1 point, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 steal, and 1 block. So already an incredible stat line for the senior captain.
So far, an incredible game for Kehoe. On the other side of the court, you have Will Cassius, who has been the perimeter ball, the star ball handler for this East Meadow team, who has been getting those 3-pointers on the perimeter, who's been getting those rebounds, getting those steals, and looking. The ball has always been on him tonight for the East Meadow Jets.
I mean, definitely, when you have a player who has just been that efficient and that good, there comes a point where you have to feed the hot hand. Whenever someone has been that great from beyond the arc, even hitting a deep three or late into the second quarter, how do you not give him the ball? How do you not say, we're going to run our offense through you? You are going to take us in this game, or we are going to go in this game as far as you will take us. Not only that, he has an incredible supporting cast. This East Meadow team is loaded with talent, from the starters even to the 10th or 11th man. They have an incredible roster, and that is showing with every single substitution.
Yeah, they've used their size to their advantage. They've been playing great basketball so far in that first half, and they see if they can keep it going into the second half. They want to keep pushing that tempo there for the Pirates.
But talking about the second half and Mepham, we are going to send it down to Emma Santiago, who has more with the Mepham coach.
32, what do you think your team can do to succeed in the second half?
Just do the same thing we did in the first. Like, I'm very proud of them. The effort was, we competed. If we do that again, win, lose, or draw, I'll be very, very happy with the effort.
And also considering that you guys just came back from the locker room, what's a message that you inspired your team with?
We're going to get a little tired, and we got to play through it. We just got to keep competing the whole time, especially with like 5 minutes left in the game. We just got to keep going.
Well, that's all from me. Now, back to Tyler and Nikki.
Guys up in the booth. For those of you that are just joining us, I'm Tyler Steinberg alongside my partner Nikki Saracini, and so far we've had a really good game. The Pirates here coming in against a Jets team that is extremely, extremely talented. They're only down 10 points right now. Nikki, why have they been so successful?
I think they've been playing at their speed, and it's been a lot of back and forth, but I think they've just, kept their composure and, played together, and I think that they've made that work for them.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you look at what these Pirates have done so far. They've done a good job. Both teams have had a lot of turnovers, right? The differences in this game right now is the fact that the Jets are shooting well from the three-point line, and the Pirates have been very abysmal from there right now. You're seeing guys like Kehoe, they've missed a lot of three-pointers. Colin's been rushing some of his shots, despite still playing a very good first half. So we have to see some of these Pirates. They got to start shooting better from the three-point line. And, of course, with the Jets, it's just slow down, right? Yeah. Stop some of these mental errors that we're having. Make sure that we know where the ball is going and we get it to the right person when they needs to go there, find the open places. That's right now what the Jets are struggling with. But if you're Coach Kaible right now, what are you telling these Pirates, trying to get them to settle in a little bit more and maybe try to make a comeback?
I think, take some more shots. Just set up better passes. Don't try to rush their shots. Set up a good, a shot that they know they can make, and get it to the right people at the right time. And, yeah, I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, 100% shot selection is a big thing that we've seen throughout this game. Both teams, open looks. The only difference is, of course, like I said before, the three-point line, right? Ever since the three-point line was introduced to the NBA, it was very, and really basketball for that matter, it took over the scoring world. Offense is now focused on that three-point line. Both teams here today shooting a lot from the line. The only difference is the team that's shooting better from it. So the second half here is underway. Owen Heller, a deep shot. It's going to be no good. Ross trying to get that rebound, but the ball's going to go the other way. So an interesting shot selection there by Owen Heller. But the Jets now with the ball. So the inbound here. The Jets doing a good job. Cassius, you see the Pirates still going to stick with that press. Savali right now guarding Cassius. Cassius with a nice cross, but he loses the ball. So the Jets now recover it. Nick kicks it out. Ibrahim kicks it back, and now Cassius has it at the point. Cassius, nice pick. Nice three-point shot. No good. Rebound, Roth. So Cassius, good shot selection. Nice pick set. Just not able to capitalize.
Cassius almost had that one. He's got 15 points already this game, and that was close. I mean, missed,
yeah, for sure. You look at there, it was a nice opportunity. Just, of course, not able to get anything going with that missed shot. Nice job defensively by Kieran Roth, but the ball is going to stay with the Jets. So you see here, the Jets playing very aggressive. The way they play basketball is truly amazing to watch. They can switch up the tempo within a heartbeat. Multiple different defenses that we've seen so far today by them. Offensively, such a gifted team right now. But the Pirates keeping up with them as that rebound is by Roth. You see a full court pass to Heller. Heller, Kehoe fakes that pump fake, drives to the hoop, and he's going to get a foul. So a nice job there by Kehoe, driving the lane, gets 2 free throws with it.
Here's Kehoe, and again, he's at the free throw line here, and you know, you don't want to give him this opportunity, but you know, it happens, and he's got 18.2 points per game, and that shot's up, and he missed that shot. He's gonna see if he can get this next one.
Yeah, Kehoe there, you saw him grabbing his knee a little bit. He took that hard fall, as you see on the replay. But the second free throw is up and no good. So Kehoe, not the best performance from the line so far today. Good to see he's at least running on that knee after taking the hard fall. So the Jets now have the ball. Ball at the top of the play. Brennan passes it. Now the ball at the free throw line. Down low. Nice physical play there. Good finish by Nick DiStefano. Good job there with the nice spin. Goes up one-on-one and puts it in for 2. So Heller to Roth. Back to Heller. Owen Heller now with the ball. Trying to find Harrington. That's not a play you can make. Bad pass there by Heller. Turnover and a tough fall there.
There's Mazini Ibrahim. Tough fall. And he's got 13 points per game. In this game so far, he's got 6 points. And
yeah, you know, right there, the Jets. Ibrahim takes a physical play, ends up paying for it. But nonetheless, the Jets have the ball there. Nice pick and roll down low. Nice help defense, but a good pass to the corner. DiStefano. Nice pass and a nice play. Heck of a pass there by DiStefano. Kicking it to Richards. Nice 1-2 punch that these Jets have. So now Kehoe, high pass there. Savali has a nice vertical, just not quite good enough there. So Kehoe with the turnover. We've seen a few of those so far today by the Pirates. As the timeout called, the Pirates need to make some adjustments.
yeah, they definitely got to limit those turnovers and just keep their possession, you know. Communicate more with each other and get the ball to each other more, you know. Just like in that play, you know, don't overpass it or anything. Get it to the right person, like I said before, like right person at the right time so they can make a nice shot.
Yeah, so we see there King Kehoe with the turnover, but let me tell you, he did not have the easiest journey. He had 2 years at Grand, played Mepham football, JV, as an 8th grader. Then, of course, the 4 years that he spent here at Mepham High School. Also a D1 varsity baseball player committed to St. Joseph's University. He has had a very impressive career here. He's been one of the best players that we have seen step foot on this court, and as well in baseball has been an amazing talent. But they're going to look the Pirates to get him involved a little bit more today as we resume action here. The Jets, a sizable lead here. See a nice pick. Pump fake, kicks it to Will. Nice little hezzy there. Kicks it down low, the 1-on-1. 2 Giants. But who's going to win that battle? Richards does. You see Kehoe puts his hands up, but it's not good enough to stop Isaiah. So Mitch Savali kicks it to Roth. Kieran Roth tries symboling off Kehoe. Gives it back to Savali. Savali to Heller. Heller with the three. No good. Good rebound by Kehoe, but it's going to be a foul on Richards. Some frustration by the Jets bench. But nonetheless, Pirates are going to retain possession here. Mitch with the inbound. Mitch kicks it to Kehoe. Kehoe with a fast shot. It's going to be no good. Not shooting the best there. Colin with the rebound. Back to Kehoe. Kehoe attempt number 2. No good. So he won't get an opportunity with a third attempt as the Jets get the rebound. Cassius now bringing the ball up. Cassius playing with speed. Ibrahim kicks it. Brendan, nice recovery with the ball. 2 men guarding him, but not going to matter. Tries to find a pass down low. No good as Colin brings the ball up. Colin, the point guard. And it's going to be a physical play. It's going to be jump ball. A little physical there. As you see, Kohut and Will Cassius both on the ground fighting for that ball. And again, the jump plays. We take a look at that replay.
There's Kohut going down on the ground, fighting for that ball. He's a small player, and all the Pirates are going to go and defend and help him off the ground there. And
yeah, so we see the refs discussing what the situation is going to be with that call. Definitely an interesting one. You saw some players take some falls. As you see here, Coach Rotkamp's going to call the timeout as he is going to address his team. We've seen here so far the Pirates, a strong first half, kept this game within 10. Starting to pull away now are the Jets. And you take a look, the 1-on-1, 2 Giants going at it with Richards and Kehoe. Richards, though, gets the best of it in that 1-on-1. Nonetheless, so far, we've seen a very interesting game, very physical game to say the least. Right, Nikki?
yeah, absolutely.
So we see Rotkamp calls a timeout. He's addressing his team. Kibble on the other side trying to get his team ready to go. If you're the Pirates here, the real question is, you played well so far. They're starting to pull away now, the Jets. What point deficit is too big at this point, right? We've seen the Jets have tried pulling away multiple times. They haven't quite got there. But these Pirates, they're trying to close this gap. They've done a good job. Third quarter so far, having some struggles, missing some open shots, but nonetheless, an opportunity here with possession. Heller running as the 1. Passes it to Mitch. Back to Heller. A soft butter pass there to the corner to Colin. Nice play there by Kehoe. Kicks it to open 3. Air ball there by Mitch. And the ball's going to go the other way with the Jets, as it's going to be a foul. Some frustration there. You like the Pirates, how they're starting to be a little predictable on offense, right? It's the fact that it's just simple back and forth passes. They're not moving their feet as much as you'd like to see. Something that we're going to have to keep an eye out here is the Jets driving to the hoop. Nice pass there, but it's not going to matter. Colin with the good defensive play. The sophomore kicks it to Mitch. An open Heller, as it's going to be a one-on physical play. Heller, the layup's no good. Heller finds a way to get that rebound. The three-pointer, no good. So we see the struggles from the three-point line for the Pirates as Colin tries putting that up. It's no good, as it's going to be a jump ball. So the Pirates struggling right now offensively. A lot of open looks, a lot of physical looks. Just right now, not able to capitalize.
Yeah, and they're going to try and, cut the lead that the Jets have here. And
so here the Jets get the ball off that jump ball. Nice play defensively. And that's going to be out of bounds on Heller. Or excuse me, it's going to be out on Mitch. But either way, this Jets team doing a good job. They're playing with speed, but at the same time, they know when to slow it down. So Will with the ball. Nice little spin move. Colin one-on-one driving to the hoop. Nice pass there. Physical play. That's going to be 2 for the line. Physical play. Good job to stay with it is Nick DiStefano.
throughout this whole game, both teams have been very physical. And just the whole game's been very intense, very fast pace. And there's the first shot, and he missed that one. Here he's going to try for a second.
Yeah, and we take a look at how he ended up getting to the line there. A physical play. But again, we know these Jets, they're very tall, they're very athletic. They will make you pay down low, and so far we've seen that. So Kohut kicks it to Heller, back to Kohut. Colin trying to find an open man. Decides to use his dribble, kicks it to Kieran. Kieran driving. He's got multiple blue jerseys around him, and that's going to be no good. So the Jets going the other way, pressing the issue. Nice move there. That was pretty. Show off the skills. Ibrahim, a nice job. So now the Pirates with the ball have to get something going here. The clock, even though we're late in the third quarter, it's not on their side. That's going to almost be a turnover. Nice job by Colin to pick it up. And the ref's going to call an up and down. So not a great situation. Good job defensively by the Jets. As we see here, the nice layup. Good adjustment there. So, excuse me, it's going to stay with the Pirates here as Heller. Nice job by Kieran. Kieran had a look, not going to take it. Colin, the three-pointer. No good. Kehoe not able to get that rebound. The Jets are going to get it. So now Mazin will bring up the ball. Ibrahim trying to find something. Takes it to the three-point line. A nice physical play. No good there by Brendan. Nice rebound by the Pirates. Going the other way now. Kieran Pengengar. Not a good pass there. Intercepted. This Jets defense does a great job of getting back. Some crash, the others go back. That's going to be a missed three-pointer there, but a nice hustle play with the rebound. As Ibrahim, it's going to be a foul on Colin. What we saw there, again, not giving up on the play for the Jets.
Both teams have been using their speed to their advantage, especially on these transitions. Like you said, getting back to defense and yeah, just leading to more turnovers and everything.
For sure, the Pirates, 5 fouls so far this quarter. As Ibrahim's going to get a chance at the line. One of the best players that this Jets team has to offer misses the first one here at the line. As Heller's going to be pulled out for Jonah. Another chance here at the line, trying to increase this lead. 13. As the second free throw is going to be up and good. So a good job. As you see some frustration by Coach Rotkamp trying to get a substitution. Isaiah Richards comes in the game sitting down now as Nick DiStefano. But again, these Jets so far, a perfect third quarter. The Pirates struggling offensively right now. So the Pirates trying to get something going here. Points have come at a minimum so far in this second half. As a missed opportunity there, Cassius one-on-one. Nice finish, nice little Euro step to the rack, it's good. As Conley now goes the other way. The Jets starting to really pull away in this one. As Cassius kicks it, and another shot is good, back to back, nice plays. The Euro step come right back at you with the three-point shot. So the Pirates, no offense so far in this third quarter, and that's gonna be no good. As you see the Jets now bring it up. Cassius playing with speed. Nice pass up and the wide open layup's good. So a timeout by Coach Kaible. The Jets showing off their talent, showing off their speed. And let me tell you folks, this team, they're majority made up of juniors. They are not dumb. If you think this team is at their best right now, I promise you this team's only gonna get better come playoff time and of course next year as well. So nonetheless, it's not over till it's over, but the Pirates need to make some adjustments to at least start to slowly come back in this game, Nikki.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, both teams are, really in this game. East Meadow obviously has been incredible this season, and Mepham coming in here trying to stay in this game. And, you hosted Sports Talk this week.
Yeah, I actually did. So tune into the 4th episode of Sports Talk coming up. You're going to come out around next week with, of course, yours truly, Tyler Steinberg. That's me, with Mel Arcos as well. We have many amazing things. We have cool segments and more only on the BB YouTube channel. I highly recommend you tune into this next episode. I'm not going to tell you what the sport is, but I will say for you folks at home, it's the second most popular sport in the United States. So if you can tell me what that sport is, you'll get a little bit of a nice little hint as to what the sport of the month will be. So please tune in when it comes out. Hopefully you have those post notifications on the BMB YouTube channel. You get an idea of when that episode will come out. So the Pirates will get the ball here, but a minute 55 remaining. Those of you that are joining us, it has been all Jets here in the third quarter. The Pirates points coming out abysmal right now. So Mitch kicks it to Jonah, and almost a turnover there, but Cameron a one-on-one, nice shot to the corner. Kieran, and it's good. So there we go. The Pirates decide to wake up, a nice three-pointer in the corner. And what has felt like an eternity that we've seen the Pirates score, they finally get something on the board. So Cassius with the ball. Coach Kaible trying to get the Pirates to play a little more aggressive here, as the Jets doing as they please. The one-on-one, nice job. Bucket's no good, good rebound, but they're going to call it. It's going to go the other way. You see there a physical play nonetheless by Richards. Misses the first bucket, but then he's going to get the call. So that's going to be the third foul committed by these Jets.
Tom, Richards and Cronin at 3.
Here's Savali inbounding, and Mepham's trying to pick up some speed, get some momentum here. Got a minute 17 left, and they're trying to just end this quarter on a good note going into the last quarter of the game.
So we see here Mitch Savali and these Pirates trying to find a spark. Has not been the best third quarter, but they have an opportunity here. You see Mitch averaging 7.5 points a game. He's one of the best players on this roster. He's great locker room presence. Not a natural point guard, but he brings a lot of things to the table. We'll see if him and these Pirates can storm a comeback, and that's a good way to start. Kieran, back-to-back three-pointers. And talk about a way to try to get back into this game. The three-point line will do it. As you see now, the Jets trying to get something going, and a nice finish there to the rack. As now the Pirates trying to play aggressive. Mitch Savali with the ball, kicks it to Jonah. Back to Mitch, down low to Cameron. Nice ball movement there. Kieran, no good. He's made two straight, not able to hit the third one, but the fourth attempt is good. That's 9 points, ladies and gentlemen, for Kieran in this third quarter. An amazing job done by these Pirates.
Yet another three-pointer for Kieran Pengenkar there.
So we see the Jets. Almost a good play there by Richards, almost slamming it home, but not able to. Cassius kicks it to Richards, and that's just too easy. Goes up, slams it home in the and one. So a heck of a job there. As you take a look at this replay, just hang on the rim, show your aggression, young man. A nice job there by Richards.
17 points for Richards here already in this game. Using his height to his advantage there.
Yeah, as we see the free throw, no good on the and one, but that's what separates boys from men in this game. The guys that are able and they're not worried about driving to the rim, making a physical play, and Richards there, but a nice job as the buzzer beater, no good here for the Pirates. But nonetheless, it's been a lackluster third quarter here for the Pirates. So that's the end here. We're going to set it upstairs, give you a nice little recap of the third quarter, guys.
Thank you, guys, and it has been more than an exciting third quarter. The Jets have most certainly blasted off, and it was an incredible run for them. I believe somewhere in the 18-4 range on the run. So what an incredible, and I cannot say it enough, what a run and what a quarter it has been for them. What did you see that kind of contributed to the success?
Yeah, the Jets just, as you said, blasted off. They took this game away. They almost concealed the game with 1 quarter left to go. Up by 19 here, and it's been a dominating third quarter by them. They as I said in halftime, they've used the perimeter shots here to elevate their game here. And what have you seen, Jake?
I mean, you got to respect one big thing. They have stuck to their game plan. The plan of playing aggressive defense and getting as much threes as you can has worked perfectly. You could see on the transition here a beautiful Euro step, and that one will fall along with this fast break here over to the corner and another three. He has been making a lot of them and been very efficient. But as the fourth quarter starts, we are going to send it down to the boards in the booth.
Underway here in the fourth quarter. Tyler Steiber alongside Jared Broxmeyer now. As we've seen, it was all Jets here in that third quarter. We'll see if the Pirates can respond in the fourth. As Richards goes up physical, it's going to be no best. It's going to be on the floor, and it's going to go the Pirates' way.
As Richards comes up limping as he appears to be in some pain after that one.
Yeah, it was a physical play nonetheless. But the Pirates not going to complain here. Down 21. Still never over till it's over. As Tyler trying to get a play towards the rim, no good. But Mitch doing a good job one-on-one there. Tough layup's not going to be good. Good defense there by Richards.
As the Jets may end up trying to run it through Richards here because that really worked for them. He had like 15 in that quarter there.
So you see, there we go. It's going to be a double dribble. And right there, the Pirates, they got to start scoring, right? They're causing some turnovers, some mental errors here by the Jets early in the fourth. But the Pirates got to capitalize. That's kind of been the story of the game.
One thing that's really been working, and then that quarter he hit 3 at least, and he hit that one before half. Kieran Panganka.
So right there, we see the Pirates again. Another turnover. It's been the story of the game. Will open from three, takes his time, and it's good. You cannot do that if you're the Pirates. They're getting opportunities, but at the same time, they're not capitalizing. And then right there, the Jets show them that you cannot give them any room. So Kieran, from the corner, no good. Rebound, the Jets. Good defensive play there by Mitch, but not able to do anything. Will bring the ball up. Richards, the one-on-one, easy pass, and that's going to be a layup. No good. The ref blows his whistle, a physical play. As we wait where that ball is going to go, it's going to be a foul on Jonah, and it's going to be a trip to the line for the Jets.
As that was just a very physical play. Bodies colliding, end up drawing a foul there. Just a great play there by Joe, drawing that foul.
Yeah, Steinmark made his presence known as well with a bunch of the other Jets. And that free throw is no good. But nonetheless, that's kind of been the story of the game. It's been the missed shots by the Pirates and the amazing defense that these Jets have played.
As here's a replay of that very physical play and him just going through the contact and be able to get that shot up, so it will be a shooting foul. And the second one is in and out. Rebound by Kehoe.
So we see here Harrington now bringing up the ball as Mitch kicks it to Kehoe. Kehoe, not the typical game that you see him. Tries to go up against Richards. Richards says no. But Mitch does a good job picking that ball up. Owen Heller with a quick jab. Kicks it to Kieran. Kieran trying to find something. Finds Mitch. Mitch driving to the hoop. As you see there, it's going to be a foul on the floor on Richards. But nonetheless, Richards making his presence known defensively.
As Richards has 2 blocks and 1 steal. One of those blocks could there, but they will sub him out and give him a breather.
Yeah, considering he's in foul trouble, he's got 4 fouls. He's right there. Kieran goes up. Kehoe ends up getting 2 opportunities at the free throw line. He's struggled from there so far. But again, Kehoe needs to make these free throws if they want to have any chance of getting back into this game. He makes that first one there. So there we go, Kieran. You see here, not the best game from him, but nonetheless, trying to make his presence known. We see
only 10 points here tonight by Kehoe. Just, you see him averaging 18, but the Jets have been able to shut him down mostly.
So he makes both here, but now the Jets, an opportunity wide open the three-point line. Bang! You cannot leave these Jets shooters open.
And that is a 3 there by Ibrahim. And going the other way, Panganka, that's his 6th of the night.
Way to respond there. So we see back-to-back threes from both teams. Kieran takes a deep one as Will Cassius trying to find something. Turnover, Kehoe. Kehoe going the other way now. Kieran with a nice pass to Mitch. Mitch, his shot, no good, off the backboard. As that ball seems to slip out of the hands.
Kehoe and
so now Cassius with the ball. Kicks it to Croydon. Brendan finds Mazin trying to drive. Stops for the jump shot, and that pull-up J is good. So we see there 70 points so far here for the Jets, and I promise you folks, this game's not over. You're going to see a little bit more scoring. It's been a rough second half for these Pirates.
Yeah, as they really took control in that third quarter, as now Will's got 20, Ibrahim has 16, and Richards has 17, and he's shooting 50% all around. He's just using his height and going into the post, as that called that timeout to maybe get Richards back in the game, because he really had a dominating quarter there. He had 2 at half, and then right out of half, bang, 15 points. And he's got 3 boards to go with it, 2 blocks, and a steal.
Yeah, it's definitely been an impressive game, but we've talked about the nightmare second half that these Pirates have had. The real question is, right, what changed? We saw at halftime it was only a 10-point gap between these two teams, and when you take a look at the records, of course, you'd expect something a little bit bigger, right, with the 10-1 conference record these Jets are coming in with. But nonetheless, it has been very frustrating from the three-point line, from the free throws. Overall, not the best second half here for the Pirates. So we see here coming in, a little over 5 minutes remaining here. The Pirates going to need a miracle. Owen Heller now with the ball, the junior, committed D1 lacrosse to UMass. Kicks it to the corner here. And it's going to be a physical play. Call is going to be on the ground. And
As they're being very physical there, and it will end up picking up a foul. They'll sub in Rodney for Kieran Payne, for Mitch Savali.
Yeah, so these Pirates trying to get something going, end this game on a high note. You see with 5 minutes remaining. Nice job there defensively. Will with the lay, it's going to be good. You know what? When you watch Will Cash's play, it just seems like he wants it more than the other guy. That's kind of the feeling that you get. He will out-hustle you. He's very fast. He's very athletic. And he does not let that size come to become a problem, really, as Heller there misses the three-point shot. But the ball's going to stay with the Pirates. Harrington going to pass it in.
As here, they might run the one play that's been working from recently, a fake, or just try and get the ball to Pangankov for the 3. As Rodney for 3 off the mark, and Pangankov gets the rebound. They'll call the foul on the ground.
Yeah, you see, getting a little physical of these Jets. The Pirates need to get going right now. Harrington passes to Heller. Heller with an opportunity to shoot, doesn't take it. Kicks it to Kieran. Kieran, he's been great shooting from the three-point line, but no good there. Kieran with the rebound. Kehoe, nice job finishing the bucket.
The Kieran combo, that was just a great play. Pangankov missed his first of the night, and down there, using his height, Kehoe was down there to get it, as Will into the front court now. Over to Cronin.
So we see now Cassius resets it. Nice pass there. 2 open guys, none of them shoot it here. Nice pass down low. Good defense by Owen Heller, now going the other way. Owen Heller kicks it to the corner. Kehoe for 3. Shot no good, rebound. Nice job there by Nick as Cassius brings the ball up. Nice pass. What a dime. Bucket's no good. Nice rebound. And the shot is up and good by Steinmark.
As at the next whistle, it looks like we will be getting Isaiah Richards back in the game, which will be giving the Jets more height.
Yeah, in some foul trouble, but nonetheless playing a great job defensively as we see the Pirates down opportunity. Rodney with the ball, kicks it down low. Harrington to Kehoe. Kehoe opts not to shoot it, goes one-on-one down low. Nice job to draw the foul. You see here, he's a little shaken up on the ground, holding his head. Hope everything's all right.
Yeah, that was just a hard fall there by Kieran Kehoe after the foul. It was just an awkward landing.
Yeah, but again, you see it's good that he's getting up, not injured, an opportunity here at the line. He's been better as of late shooting his free throws. First free throw up. And no good, so we see the substitution. Richards coming in, Stefano out for the Jets. But nonetheless, the Pirates trying to find some sort of spark, bring some momentum in. With a few games here remaining. The second free throw's up and no good, rebound by Mazin. But you see these Pirates, 2 games left.
As Richards with the ball now.
So Cash is here at the logo. Playing, trying to get everyone involved. A one-on-one opportunity. Rodney, good defense. The finish is no good. Kehoe with the rebound. Pushing the tempo now are the Pirates. Kehoe, multiple blue jerseys, and that's going to be a physical play. We wait for the ref's call, and it's going to go the other way. So it's going to be Jets ball. They're going to say that it was out of bounds. No charge, no blocking foul called there. So interesting decision there by the ref.
Good defensive play by Richard. They're getting in the way. That Charger block could have gone either way, but they decided to call out of bounds.
So Kehoe checked out of the game now as Cassius, these starters still in the game. An open look from the three-point line, not taking as Cassius decides to do it himself. Nice finish with the layup.
24 now for Cassius.
So we see now some substitutions. Kyle McQuillan in the game now as the Pirates, with a nice opportunity and a good shot there for the Pirates and Drew Brad.
As Cassius with the ball now.
So Will Cassius, a physical play, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go the Pirates' way. So an overall good job there by the Pirates, causing the turnover. As we see the Jets up 26 here with 2:35 remaining.
It could be getting closer and closer to over, but it's how Mepham can get ready for their next game now. See where it'll work going into the game. That's Rodney for three. He was just wide open there at the top of the three-point line.
Yeah, like you said before, the Pirates 2 games remaining here. The next game against Long Beach. BMB will have their cameras there as well, and then they have their last game away at MacArthur. So trying to find some momentum right now into the next game. But the Jets, of course, their story is playoffs. Who are they playing, and what is going to be the situation
As they'll
with
bring
that?
in Cameron Labano for Ryan Harrington with the substitution with 2:16 left in a 23-point game.
So the Jets here with the ball. Steinmark inbounding it, kicks it to Cassius. These starters still in the game here for the most part. As Cassius taking his time, knowing that there is a little over 2 minutes here remaining. Ball goes to Steinmark. Steinmark kicks it to Cassius. Nice pick. Steinmark rolls, but no bail here. Cassius with a nice job there around 2 defenders here.
24 now for Cassius. It's Kyle McQuillan into the front court now. Back to Rodney, playing catch. Hits Labano. Labano.
As you see that the pull-up J is going to be an air ball. Nice rebound by Richards. As Cassius now bringing up the ball here. Coming up on 1:30. As you see here, Coach Rockham's going to call a timeout. I believe we're going to see some substitutions. So that might be it here for the starters of the Jets, but nonetheless, an amazing performance. Just shy of 80 points here with the starters and some key players here. Richards, Cassius, Steinmark, all playing, and Ibrahim as well, all playing great games nonetheless here for the Jets.
Yeah, with Cassius dropping 26 and 2. Ibrahim with 18 and 2. Richards with 17, 3, 2 blocks and a steal. Those are 3 big contenders for BMB's player of the game. Could end up being 2 of them. Could end up being all 3 of them. Still, no guarantee who it's going to be yet.
So we see some players here checking in for the Jets, players like Nick entering the game. We have Chris Cholera. We have Bryant Sewell. And then number 10, Harrison in the game now. So some substitutions here for the Jets, trying to get some other guys playing times. As we see 1:29 here remaining. Both teams here running a younger lineup and multiple juniors in the game as the Jets with the ball. Bryant trying to find someone, kicks it to Harrison. See McQuillan trying to get the steal there, but kicks it to the corner. Bryant trying to find something, tries driving to the hoop. The basket's up, no good. Cameron with the rebound, Rodney bringing it up. Pass to the half-court line. We're coming up here on a minute. So as we know, the Jets are going to end up getting the win here, advancing to 14-4 in overall play. There's Cameron with the ball.
The Pirates played a good first half, but right out of the half, you thought they were going to gain momentum off of that buzzer beater 3, but it went downhill there. As Rodney keeps it in the front court. Almost a kick ball and a steal by Harrison Haber.
So they're trying to go the other way. You see Cameron just decides to hit that ball away out of bounds. So good job there defensively, but like we talked about it the first half, we can't stress it enough. It was a great first half for both teams, to be honest, but the Pirates realized, hey, we're in this game right now, only down 10. Second half, an absolute nightmare. It was a nice pass there, but the layup, no good for Chris. But It's been a very frustrating second half for the Pirates. A lot of things not going their way. The three-point shooting slightly improved, but nonetheless, not many rebounds, and the speed of the Jets really showing. As Rodney here kicks it to McQuillan. McQuillan with the three-pointer in the corner, no good. Nice rebound there by Kieran, puts it up, and it's good. So Kieran, the only senior here on the court for the Pirates, as you're going to see the Jets dribble it out. That will be the game, folks. Your final score here is going to be 78, East Meadow Jets 55, your Mepham Pirates, in what has been a frustrating game. But nonetheless, the Pirates here are going to move to 7-11 with their overall record. The Jets, with their attention towards playoffs here. 2 games remaining here for the Jets against Jericho and then Great Neck South. What are some things that we saw here in today's game?
I saw a pretty even second half. First half there by Mepham. And then just in that second half, right out of the gate, the Jets were calling for it, and they just scored. They didn't stop scoring, and there was no response there to stop the Jets in that second half.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw, the physicality, right? We also saw the speed as well that this Jets team brings. They are so talented. But here we go. The BMB Player of the Game interview is coming right up. Guys, take it away.
Number 11 on the East Meadow team, and how does it feel to be the player of the game tonight?
It feels great. You know, me and my team did good. Second half, we really turned up.
What motivated your team to succeed throughout the game?
We knew we was gonna win this game. It was too close. We had to make sure we battle out.
And what motivated, how did your team help you throughout the game to succeed?
Really just our motivation and our hustle. You know, we know we're a good team, and we have that chemistry, so, we have to do good.
Well, that's all for me. Now, throwing it back upstairs.
Thank you, Emma, and what a game it has been. Pirates do not come out on top. The Jets, however, have flied. They have had an incredible and incredibly dominant win. What a game for them. So what is your takeaway from this game?
So for the Jets here, I'm going to start off with them. They've used their size for their advantage. They've maintained their momentum. And you're going to see here on this replay, you're going to see Will Cassius just go right up, pass it right into the paint, and get an easy dunk for Isaiah Rivers here. And you're going to see again, they're going to use their size, use their speed, and an amazing layup by Will Cassius there would go right up. And then you've seen this whole game, the Jets have used their size to their advantage. They've used the momentum. They maintained their momentum during the game. And some of their star players, you see Will Cassius, 26 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. On the other side, you have Isaiah Richards, 17 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks. Mazin Ibrahim, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. It's been a stat line to show for the Jets tonight. Great game from them.
I mean, definitely. What an incredible game it has been for the Jets. And for the Pirates, their chances are not over. But until then, I've been Jake Mano alongside Lucas Pangankar, Tyler Steinberg, Jared Broxbauer, Nikki Saracini, and the rest of the BMB crew. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you next week on the BMB Game of the Week.